Yeah, okay. So thank you. My name is Urban. I will present our case that we built or we used for developing Maestra webpage, which for those who don't know, Maestra is, let's say, one of the biggest hospitality group. I will focus on static site generator because this is a highly dynamic site. Yeah, Sean before that killed my enthusiasm speaking about no local host, stuff like that. We use that, but anyway, yeah, other things were quite, let's say, new age. First of all, this was supposed to be Netlify grouped or joint lecture, but yeah, Netlify is away, so they sent a video. Maybe we go back. Then I will present short or few words about us, and then of course let's go to static site, the challenges the static site generator, the challenges we had, and then we will show three, let's say, most complex challenges that we had on the project. Okay, I need to go like that. Cool. So this is, like I said, Netlify is our partner. We build this on Netlify environment. For those who don't know what Netlify is, except Sean's first job, it's a developer's, let's say, platform to build really high-performant websites. And just a few seconds of Vice President words from Netlify, and then
Hi,
we will go.
Stephen Larson, the VP of Partnerships and Ecosystems at Netlify. Netlify is a powerful serverless web development platform with intuitive Git-based workflow, jam-packed with features like automated deployments, shareable previews, and much more to allow developers to build their modern headless web products. Europe has always been very important to Netlify, starting with both our founders are Danish and therefore always in our hearts, but most recently as we continue to build out our internal teams from a sales engineering perspective across Europe and continue to invest in the network in Europe, building out additional servers and overall POPs across the region and globally for that matter, and it doesn't stop there. From a product perspective, for example, which we're always investing in, we've just released runtime for Next.js and have a lot of exciting product updates in the pipeline as we continue to update and evolve the platform. Now, I now hand it over to Urban Pfeifer from our agency partner PM Doe to talk to you about exciting work that they've done with our client Masha, built on Netlify.
Okay, it works. Okay, why it's important for us, maybe why I want to have this video, because for us from small countries, from Slovenia and Croatia, it's really hard to get any physical contact for the big providers. At least this is our experience, and Netlify was here really helping us on the whole process. But just a short words about me. I work at PM. We are part of C3 Group. I used to be developer. Now I'm more business or business oriented. And in I don't know last 4 years, we tried to build this stack that I will present it with static site generator, and we did a lot of pages. And the last one was this complex one with Maestra. We are in love with Mac standard. This is like microservice, AP first, cloud, and headless approach. And when I'm not working, I'm also a DJ. So yeah, this is from my parties, but I won't be playing tonight. Just the presentation of C3 Group. We are a web agency. I just want to say web agency in here in this region is a special breed of technical companies, where we need to build let's say the product faster than tech companies, because our clients expect that. But we decided to build ultra-fast site and web applications. So the stack that we use is, I'm not selling anything. This is just our experience, and I will show what we faced when we were building this highly dynamic page. Yeah? Oh? No music. Anyway, yeah, dongle. Let's change it. They will not work. Oh, put this, and I don't need this. It's USB. Okay, anyway, I will present when he's doing this. Our stack is We decided to go with Jamstack and Hugo, which is a static site generator. Of course, we're working with Netlify, which help us with the process and with the hosting. We use Vue, GitHub, obviously, Cloudinary, Netlify, and Azure. And when we came to, that's really weird. Yeah, you don't see anything. Okay. Yeah. Okay, anyway, it's okay for me. It's more like night version. Anyhow, yeah, when we were choosing the static site generator, okay, for you probably know what static site generator is, right? It generates a full static web page from raw data and yeah, deploy it to CDN. In our case, it's Netlify. There is a lot of option of static sites generators. You know them. It's Gatsby, Hugo, Next. But what we did, we really tested because when we were, let's say, looking for the solution, we want to have a really fast performance static site generator. Build speed was the most important for us. We check, of course, the community. We test a lot of stuff, and performance-wise is also important, but it's not much on the site when you're building a page. It's more when you're deploying it. We want to have really one binary file, and we decided to go with Hugo. And then we come to our challenge. Like I said, we got a project. It's Maestro project, highly dynamic page with booking tool, with payment tool, with SSO and everything that you can imagine. And it's not first thing when you're going to or thinking how you're gonna solve it to solve it with static sites, but we did it anyway because we want really fast performance site. And just to get the scope, the site has like 100 templates. You know, it has, like I said, authentication service, custom loyalty, complex booking system, which was not, let's say, the best. But anyway, we needed somehow to make it work. This is our pipeline. Maestro has a lot of high-resolution images, and the main problem was, you know, loading the images. We decided to go with Cloudinary, which is digital asset management. We used Netlify CMS and some ingest from FOBs, which we solved with Lambda. I will show you later, and of course Hugo, which was generating all this. The architecture, this is really simplified. We used Algolia for search. We integrated CRM. Infobip solution was also part of that, but not in the phase one. We used it for omnichannel approach, and we used Azure. So this is how, let's say, the site looks like, static site, and I don't know if you see, unfortunately not. There are some parts, island we call them, that are dynamics, or other stuff is static, so it loads really faster. And island architecture is let's say approach where you have small chunks of code, pre-rendered containers, and you put them on the spot. And this is how we address that. This was one of the main problems with property page, because property page was built, it's completely dynamic, but still we couldn't get the info from the booking tool, so we need to develop some stuff, let's say in the CMS and in the process of building it with images, with text, and then we prepare the small containers for prices, availability, and stuff like that to be ready for dynamic content. And of course, the island architecture facilitates the server rendering pages with the static content. This was our build process where we need to introduce, we call it property directory, where we put the same content that was also already in booking system. We need to put it also CMS, because, you know, we wanted to enrich the text. We want to enrich obviously the photos, stuff like that. So we knew that there is a big, let's say, failure option, because this connection between booking and CMS stuff was made by hand, by IDs, so we can somehow fill the static pages with proper dynamic stuff. The other, let's say, challenge was building front end. We built, I don't know, 100 templates in less than a year, and of course everything else. And and I mean, we need to develop, or put it through the same component in, let's say, in Hugo, in Netlify, and also in Vue. But in Vue, we made it to take templates from HTML, so we don't need to put it in JavaScript, because of course we want to have as less JavaScript as possible. The main challenge was data flow, because you can use here the global variables, the local storage, and state management. We mostly did it with global variables because we didn't have, let's say, we didn't need it, but anyway, there's also options for local storage and state management, which is another, let's say, framework to communicate through these islands. We also want to have no ops approach, because in my experience, having DevOps or sysadmin, I hope there is no sysadmins here, but it's really complicated the process, right? Because they're special breed, and we want to avoid this. So we had no ops, but no ops, you have no ops until something goes wrong. Then it's no ops anymore, because you need to call someone who knows something about that. So this was the concept. But anyway, there are a lot of benefits. We maximize development time. We are full cloud capacity. No manual intervention until something happens. But of course, there is problem with compatibility and increased workload. And here where Netlify kicks in for us, this is probably, everybody see this picture, not in this color, but yeah, anyway. This is, let's say, complex and stressful process which we used to have in old days. And what with Netlify, what we get, or what we set up, I will show you later, is fully automated process where we have everything on Git and automated process. And this is where Netlify help us, building highly performance website. Of course, we couldn't do everything with that, because Netlify only supports Node Lambda function, and we need to also use for some stuff Azure. And for Azure, we use Git Actions. But yeah, we still didn't develop with no local host. From the day one, we wanted to be ready to go live like in 2 minutes, because we knew that we wouldn't have time, and in the end, this was true. We went live from, I don't know, Thursday to Monday, and we solved that with this kind of setup, where we had only one source of truth, of course, GitHub, Cloudinary, Netlify, and we have on the production stage and development, we have all the time, let's say, correct data or up-to-date data. The only problem was booking and loyalty, because it's live and they were selling, so we need to have two separate environment. And what we have learned when we went, or when we finished that, first of all, we did a lot of mistakes, but one cost us a lot. We developed something on Google Maps like 1 year ago, and we didn't check when we went live. And of course, the first day when we went live, the traffic kicks in, nobody checks, and after 1 month, the bill was extremely high. So, yeah. Okay. I'm almost done. So. You think? We'll see later. Huh? Okay. So yeah, we have. First thing was have a dedicated person for pay-as-you-go services, obviously, because you forget. Then what we also learned that was good point that we selected a stack, based on skills and needs, because there are a lot of people with let's say different skills, and it's good for people to be happy. And the best thing that we also did was simplifying the process. We cut the Jira off, which was for me like, no way we're gonna do that project without the Jira, but we used just Git issues, and everything was really, really smooth. So I hope no Jira guys are here. But anyway, really helped us a lot. And yeah, like I said, with Mach approach and static site generator, we managed to build this site in, let's say, pretty much 1 year and some months. And we use Netlify, who really make our life easier. When we went live, there was no traffic problems, no everything worked, the payments, the booking system, so it was really smooth sailing for us. And yeah, this is how we did it. If you want anything about this project, Netlify wrote about it. Also, some other stuff, case studies, we put it here if you want to check how we did it, how we did the static site or the dynamic project on static site. And yeah, that was pretty much all. I was fast.
All right.